All right, all right. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Troxel Sports Talk. How's everybody going? Uh, Sorry I missed the Pistons and Pacers. What a game! Shout out to Detroit Drew. Had over 100 and some odd people. Congrats on that, brother. Uh, I gotta get my chat going. Hold on one second. What's going on, Fishing Essential, Gridiron Blitz, Iceberg, Monstar? How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Can't believe I had a couple minutes and I forgot to pull up my chat. Palm to face, palm to face. All right. What's going on, Erica? How's it going? Erica says, I'm doing great. That's what's up. What's going on, 2K Plays? That win by the Pistons, absolutely. What a game. Came down to the wire. Fishing Essential says I'm here since 42 minutes before the stream. I appreciate that, Fishing Essential. I gotta share this out real fast. D-Rose clutch plays. Absolutely. Iceberg says, wow. Gotta share this out on Facebook real quick. Ooh, we Pistons on a roll. Go Pistons, says Erica. That's what's up. Absolutely. It's always good to pick up a division win. All right. I'm all shared out and ready to rock and roll. We got about 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Oh, absolutely, Erica. Brings back memory lane. Fishing Essential says, hey, Derek, not Rose. Oh, that was you singing Happy Birthday? That's what's up. You got a voice. Wow, Boston wins 108-95. Tatum with 26 points, Jaylen Brown with 21 points, Kemba Walker with 19 points. Hopefully I get a new subscriber with no with their subscribers not hidden uh because I did something different. Fishing Essential says, "You want to hear me singing? I'll make you go deaf." I know you seen those Thon Maker things I sent you. Absolutely, I did. 2K plays had me rolling. Oh, absolutely. Gridiron, she does definitely have some good content on her channel. Fishing Essential says Thon for MVP. Erica says thank you, Gridiron. 2K Play says hashtag Thon for MVP. I can't believe Boston beat Denver. Thon for MOP, most overrated player. Hey, Fishing Essential, that's hashtag truth. Two K Play says, Troxel, you buying me a Christmas gift? Hey, 2K Plays, I'll make you a shirt that says Thon for MOP. What's going on, Daniel? Says, what's up, Troxel? What's going on, Daniel? And I make you a shirt says Darko wasn't a bust. Hey, you can get that, brother. Fishing Essential says, I'm 17 and I took a boomer test online and it said I'm a boomer. Erica says, keep it coming, guys. Fishing Essential says, because I've seen a lot of old movies. Daniel says, let's go Lakers. Hey, let's go get Daniel 3 more subs. Let him get 100. If you guys ain't subscribed to Daniel, let's go rate his channel and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Set it to all. Fishing Essential says yes, 1 more year. Did Thon really dunk on Miles Turner? What's going on, AT? How's it going, brother? Says I dropped in for a review and a like. Calling it an early night. Got 2 hours of sleep last night, and I'll subscribe to Sports Player. That's what's up. Daniel says 2 away. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's get him to 100. The goal is 100 by Christmas. Well, you're about to hit it today. What's going on, Amy Amor? How's it going, sis? Daniel says he's one away from 100 subscribers. Let's get him that one sub. Hey, that's what's up, Daniel. Got 101. That's what's up. 2K Play says I sub sports player. Erica says, hey, Amy, babe. Hey, that's what's up, Fishing Essential says I'm the 101 sub. Gridiron says, meh, 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 meh. We are in the month of December, so Christmas can be any day you want. Thon destroyed Miles Turner. That's crazy. That's what's up. Thon Maker is a bum, says Princess Bree. Absolutely. AT says, congratulations, sports player. I was 99. Daniel, now the real grind happens. You know, I've always said the first 100 is easy. It's that 100 to 1,000 that's the real test. What's going on, Dwayne Boatwright? Absolutely, Erica says I always help you and other subscribers outgoing all the way. I'm hoping for happy Z's. Make sure you get your rest, AT. Sufficient rest helps boost your immune system, especially around this time of year. My school district messed up first grade because I was 70 kids in my kindergarten class. Wow, that's crazy. 70 kids? Uh-oh. Are you okay? 2K Play says I got hit by a train today. Dwayne says big ups Derek. What's up, Travis? How's it going, Dwayne? Oh man, you can't be what do you call it? Talking about you got hit by a train. You better knock on some wood or something. Bring some good jujus around you. The Gridiron Blitz with the comment of the day so far says, how are you not dead? Now tomorrow you'll get hit with a bus. Thon saved my life. Oh, absolutely, Princess Bree. She said, "Don't play like that. That's scary." We got the game, I guess, be kicking off right after these commercials, and I'll be putting on the audio. What's going on, Arthur? Welcome to your team. Uh, he's a big time Lakers fan, as you can see from his profile pic. Definitely, if you guys are not subscribed to Arthur, definitely do so, as well as Amy Amor, the Gridiron Blitz, Erica, uh, and Monstar, and also Daniel. Appreciate the 12 in the building. Glamour shot, Amy. DB also stands for Detroit Basketball. Yes, sir. Two K play says Pistons legend Thon Maker. I still don't know how to say that meme maker. Slim Shady should be Thin's nickname. All right. Or Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim. Ooh, Thon. Oh, absolutely, Erica. And when Randy Savage used to do that Slim Jim commercial, that was the greatest. Mark Jones and Doris Burker is going to be calling the game. Hey, real talk, that'd be a good matchup. Patriots and Steelers in the wild card. Dwayne says, "Hey Travis, did I mention Erica's name too long?" KCP, Danny Green, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee is the starters for the Lakers. Dame Dollar, CJ McCollum, Rodney Hood, Carmelo Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside is your starters for the Trailblazers. They rocking the Rip City jerseys.
All NBA type season as the two embrace at midcourt. LeBron and Melo first met.
Yeah, I remember that, Erica.
High schoolers when LeBron was a sophomore. Carmelo Anthony, a junior. Tonight's game, folks, also available in Spanish on ESPN Deportes. McGee and Whiteside to jump. John Goebel, Trey Maddox, and Leon Wood are officials tonight. And Portland controls.
All right, Portland wins the tip. So they'll start the fourth quarter with the basketball.
McCollum coming off a big game a couple of nights ago in their win. He had 33. Whiteside loses the handle but gets it to Hood.
Rodney Hood misses it. Rebounded by Danny Green. Gives it up to LeBron.
Back-to-back wins in Denver and then Utah.
LeBron
muscling his way to the bucket
gets it
against
to the hoop and scores it.
I saw the matchup with Hood and thought there's no way he can keep me from getting the post position I want. It's easy work.
This now that
Lillard spun KCP around. Nice pick and pop to Carmelo Anthony. And he misses his first field goal attempt. Carmelo shooting about 45% from the field. McGee off the long bomb from LeBron.
You have to do a good job getting back in transition. Make or miss, doesn't matter if you're Portland. They will sprint the floor with their bigs and get easy opportunities early if you're not set.
Lakers are top 5 in terms of fast break points. And CJ McCollum counters with the 3. McCollum got off to a slow start this season, but he has really found his groove offensively over the last several games.
Well, what you like is the team got off to a slow start, but there was neither overreaction about his start nor the team's start. And I think that speaks to two things: Damian Lillard's leadership and Terry Stotts as well.
All right,
and McCollum and Lillard telling us that
not working.
This team is sometimes, unfortunately, used to getting off to slow starts, so there was no sense of panic in the locker room. LeBron taking a quick seat as they wipe up a little courtside mess. But the Lakers come in with a record of 19-3.
Well, LeBron caught that ball at about 17 feet, but recognizing that he's got the Rodney Hood matchup, he goes right to the box. And then this is what I'm talking about. If you're Portland, the first job, as you mentioned, is they're so dangerous in transition.
Danny Green had that rattle halfway down and then stuck. That's going to be a SportsCenter not top 10. LeBron doing chin-ups, trying to shake it loose. That won't work.
All right.
The team's got a lot of energy for year number 17. Doing a lot of things.
He sure does.
Gotta get some of what he's on.
Scores 4-3. Lakers lead.
Danny Green
10-19 left in the first quarter.
Oh, this could be a long night.
That's something that doesn't happen to you all the time.
Princess Bree says Rodney Hood a career backup.
Caldwell Pope pulls the trigger from Dame.
Dame Dollar with the 3. All right.
Dame looking at the official, looking for the and one.
He sure was. He felt like Caldwell Pope hit him on the way up.
What's going on, Packers Nation?
Blazers.
Says going to the finals, hands down.
LeBron James.
All right, AD. AD with the alley-oop.
LeBron leading the NBA in assists per game, just under 11. That was Anthony Davis at the other end of the alley-oop.
create great memories. You guys
Wood
are
kicks it out
cool
to
and
Melo.
awesome, says
Goes
Erica.
quickly
Appreciate
with it.
that, Erica.
And rejected at the rim.
AD with the
foul
block.
called. The Lakers have numbers. LeBron goes around the world to Danny Green. And Melo cherry picking.
Oh, Carmelo Anthony.
Couldn't get the handle. And the ball back in play. LeBron. Caldwell Pope inside. JaVale McGee. And one.
JaVale McGee with the and one.
Muscle in his hustle.
Nice play by Caldwell Pope.
That was kind of frantic, Doris Burke.
It was. Melo was frustrated because he was tying his shoe, so they get a numbered break on this end. And I think great recognition by the Lakers. They're up by 2. Carmelo still played this case.
Everybody was.
Arthur says, AD, let's go. Imagine Lakers versus Bucks. Actually, real talk, Fishing Essential, that actually wouldn't be a bad matchup. When Yo Thon meets its maker. Gridiron says, Doris Burke, palm to face. Arthur says, one problem, though, Troxel, Damian Lillard is a Laker killer, so our defense has to contain him. Fishing Essential says, you, Derek, are the Doris? Hey, shout out to Wendy's. I definitely had it after work go and grab some Wendy's 4 for $4. Fishing Session says, want to know a fun fact? Sure, what's up? What's going on? David Jackson says 4 for $4.
To 89 since that time, Doris, they've developed an unbreakable bond and friendship, began their own families, and have become
David Jackson says happy the Pistons in Michigan win tonight.
Times have changed since
Absolutely.
their teenage
Go
years,
Blue, go
as have
Pistons.
their wallets.
Yes.
But both showed early what they would be.
JaVale makes them both.
Right? Like Carmelo was
Or
always a
makes
great
the
scorer.
and one.
LeBron's history will be as one of the most impactful
McCollum
overall
with the
games
basketball
league has
gives it
ever
to
Still
gets
doing
it back from Carmelo.
LeBron
Misses
at
the
34,
layup.
Melo at
Hassan misses the
35
tip.
off the miss. Here's Anthony Davis out to James.
AD with the rebound. LeBron
Gets
has
it
it.
back out to
Oh,
AD,
they
never made it, and CJ McCollum runs and chases.
They turned it over. McCollum with the basketball.
I think Davis was afraid it was going to be a backcourt violation.
Hassan
Whiteside with an
Whiteside.
easy jump hook. over Danny Green.
The
Good
jump
pass
hook.
by CJ into the post. But how about Anthony Davis, who LeBron has been touting as a
Lakers are up
defensive player
one.
of the year
What's
candidate?
going on, Willie Kennedy?
He guards on the perimeter and prevents CJ from getting by. CJ can get by most guys.
Up high for JaVale McGee.
They've scored
All right, Daniel, I'm going to definitely check
10
that
points,
out.
11 points.
That's what's
I
up.
mean, everything's been at the cup. Every single thing.
Doris, when you look at this Laker team up close, it is supersized in a day and age when the league seems to be going a little bit smaller. You look at the Lakers with McGee, Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis. There's a lot
Carmelo
of
with the
Carmelo
jumper.
knocks down the baseline jumper. James
LeBron,
inside,
KCP
McGee
to
again.
JaVale.
There's another one
JaVale
at the
with the
rim.
layup.
Yeah. And length, you're not just talking about length. You're talking about elite length, elite speed. I mean, I'm watching Anthony Davis play the other night. He closes out to about 17 feet and twice challenges a three-point shot. Same shot.
Just like that contest against McCollum.
Colin with
Put back good
the
by Hassan Whiteside. Whiteside
miss,
came to
but
the
Whiteside
Portland
got the
Trailblazers, part of a
tip in.
deal that
Dave Jackson says,
Sent
man, I
Myers
want
Leonard
McGee to be on the
and Mo
Pistons so
Harkless
bad. One of my
to their
favorite players in
respective
the NBA.
destinations. One of the Miami. Harkless now with the Clippers, part of a three-team deal. Davis fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
What's going on, Ricky?
Outside.
How's it going, brother?
Averaging
Says,
a very
let's go
impressive
Lakers.
double-double for the Blazers. 15 points and 13 boards. That foul against McCollum, his first. Anthony Davis at the free throw line, averaging 26 points per, to go along with a little over 9 rebounds and 86% from the line.
AD makes the
Basketball
first.
world has been
AD makes the second.
Davis knocks down both foul shots, and Doris, you talked about his defensive.
Oh, absolutely,
prowess.
David.
Offensively,
Says Hope Melo has a
Vogel
good,
was
another
telling
good
me
game.
When I saw them in New Orleans last week, he wants AD to shoot 5 3-pointers per game.
Work diligently to expand.
CJ
his range
McCollum
and
with
be
the
more
basketball turns it over.
Here they are on the break. They got numbers of 3-on-2.
Danny Green
and
to
another alley-oop.
an
This is like
alley-oop
a
to
thrill for the Lakers.
AD.
consistent. It's just been alley-oop, layup, layup.
A lot of stuff at the rim on that
All right,
shot
Fishing
chart
Essential,
early.
let's
Under
hear the
7
fun
minutes
fact.
to go here in the first quarter.
Or I should say the best fun fact.
Column on the wing, guarded by Danny Green.
McCollum with the basketball.
Inside
Ooh.
from Whiteside. It never made it. Tipped out of bounds by the Lakers.
You have so many great targets. Danny Green, nobody ever stops the basketball. I mean, you got to have better decision-making and communication if you're CJ and Dame. They're back in a 3-on-2 situation. You got to be able to
Hassan
guard
with the
two,
white,
communicate.
Hassan Whiteside with the
Stop
basketball
the
gives
ball.
it to
Carmelo.
Carmelo.
Drive-by on McGee. They're going to count it.
Oh, they count the basket and the foul.
Wood said basket
Carmelo
good
with the and
by
one.
Carmelo Anthony.
It's remarkable to me how seamlessly his game has looked. Wow, that's an early and one they're giving him. My goodness, you're watching games nightly and guys aren't getting this call. I mean, look at that.
Doris, when you put in 17 years in the pension plan, you get a benefit.
I guess.
But you know what?
That
They're-
looks like the old
Carmelo
and
makes the
one.
free throw. LeBron up to AD.
How seamless the fit has been for Carmelo.
AD turns it over.
Blazers out. They got a 4-on-3. Hood out
Hood to
Melo.
Carmelo. Carmelo for three. All right.
He had been working out in New York City at the NBA Players Association facility, staying
Laughing
ready.
is the best
being
medicine.
ready.
You can get
I'm telling you,
addicted.
this guy's just
Addicted like every other drug, but the withdrawals is laughing is hiccups. Absolutely, and laughing also heals the soul. Dave Jackson says, let's go mellow, bro. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Amy. She says she's eating burnt Rice Krispie squares. My fault. I hope you at least enjoyed the laughs. Dwayne Boatwright says yuck. Grid Eye says, that's your fault, Amy. Strength of faithful, loyal subscribers. Let's go all the way, guys. Absolutely, Erica. Dwayne Boatwright says, Amy, you're going to get through it just fine. You got through that yuck sandwich.
He's completely changed the energy of this team.
We are back.
Mark, and I think it's remarkable to watch a man have that kind of time off from the most competitive league in the world.
LeBron brings it up the court.
And somehow, through the despair that he talked about with Rachel Nichols, to come up with this kind of effort is, I don't know how you feel, but I'm stunned.
Oh, block was by Hassan Whiteside.
Assiduous work ethic.
Damian Lillard with the basketball. Oh, alley-oop.
So they're starting to
Hassan
get the
Whiteside throws it down.
This is a Laker team that has been exceptional defensively, but Portland has great individual scorers.
Oh, JaVale McGee throws it down on the alley-oop.
From LeBron to JaVale
Says
McGee,
if you could do one, I could do one better.
With 11 points in this game.
He's played well. He and Dwight Howard.
Combined numbers out of that center position between the two of them have been stellar.
Carmelo gives it up to Damian Lillard. Lillard for three, misses it. Danny Green with the rebound, gives it up to LeBron.
LeBron inside to Anthony Davis. Has a mismatch against Carmelo Anthony. Goes right over the top and gets the soft touch.
It's going to be a difficult guard for Carmelo if he gets caught on the post. Anthony Davis's jump hook, good luck contesting that.
High scoring first quarter here. Lakers leading by one.
Whoa.
C.J. McCollum.
C.J. McCollum with
one and done to the offensive end.
Three.
LeBron looking up court, surveying. Defended by Rodney Hood. They get the mismatch.
AD with the basketball.
No double team coming. Davis underneath.
Oh, they got the foul.
AD to work.
Hits the basket and the foul.
The patience, you're absorbing the double. It looks like they're coming with three defenders because Whiteside was in the middle of the paint. There he is. And look at this. I mean, Hood has got him. So automatically, you know, you got to drop down and give some assistance. But it's half-hearted assistance from Melo. I mean, if you're going to double him and make him give it up, come hard.
Anthony Davis has had in double figures in 21 games this year. Scored 20 or more 17 times. Already had 5 30-point games, and he was extremely impressive, Doris, in their 2 back-to-back road wins.
Yes.
In Denver first and then Utah the next night.
Anthony Davis makes a free throw.
also has 11 points.
Lakers
along
are
with
up
JaVale
4.
McGee.
The Lakers are taking a lot of, I don't want to say criticism, but a lot of the conversation has been the soft schedule early. Where you play who's put in front of you, and those back-to-back wins, and I know Utah's in a bit of a funk on the offensive end, but to me, those are two really difficult places
Damian
to play.
Lillard passes off to
Good defense by McGee on the perimeter. Anthony Simons on his first touch.
wow,
Knocks
Anthony
down the
Simons
long
for a 3. Comes into the game and drains a 3.
Here's LeBron getting all the way inside. Out to Pope. You know, Caldwell
KCP
Pope
with a 3.
has been the beneficiary, Doris, of a lot of encouragement from not only Coach Vogel but his teammates, and he has really come on over the last dozen or so games.
Well, his defense, in the absence of Avery Bradley, has been critical.
Hassan
Whiteside
Whiteside
inside with the left.
makes it.
A great find by Dame Lillard. Already
Lakers
has
lead
3
by 2.
assists.
LeBron James
Even LeBron putting on a nice passing clinic.
misses it.
James missing
Rebounded
that,
by
and
Rodney Hood. Rodney
came
Hood goes down.
awkwardly and is hurt. He's holding his
Uh-oh, he's holding his ankle.
left ankle. Rodney Hood has been a starter this year for the Blazers, averaging 12 points a game. And amongst NBA
Arthur says
leaders in
AD killing it so far.
three-point
Let's go.
shooting, being tended to by the athletic training staff.
Erica says AD kicking booty. What's going on, girl on fire? She says hi, everyone. Uh-oh, it's a non-contact. That could be an Achilles.
Discovered, Doris, the success that he found late last season with Portland, especially in the playoffs. He was stellar.
To me, it's always been about his confidence and comfortability, and he has found that. 11 points, above 50% from both the 3 and 2 area. He's been excellent.
Whiteside.
Oh! He took a basketball off the face.
Rondo and Kuzma checked into the ball game during the break. And that's
Travel.
a violation. Troy Daniels also
Kyle
checked in
Kuzma
for the
with the
Lakers.
travel.
Kyle Kuzma coming off the bench this season again for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Shout out to Kyle
Played in
Kuzma,
that
a
role
Michigan,
before,
a
but
Michigan
got
man.
off to a slow start after missing the early part of training camp with that lower leg injury, the foot injury, pardon me, and also missed a couple of games after being hit in the eye.
Damian Lillard drives it to the basket.
Mario
passes it off
Hezonja
to
high.
Hazonia, and Hazonia with the
He's not been
basket.
part of their rotation, really, since Melo has arrived, but with Hood out, he goes right and attacks. He is not shy, is he?
That's a guy that no matter how much he plays or doesn't, never lacks for confidence. Whistling a foul, going to go against the Blazers. Well, don't miss your chance to play fantasy basketball this season, folks. Free, easy. There's no better way to get closer to the NBA than fantasy basketball. Sign up now at nba.com/playfantasy. As Carmelo Anthony getting a breather. He has 8 points. That's going to be
Ricky, I'm going for a good game.
Lakers shooting.
Sorry, Mark, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when I said I was, really surprised.
Yeah, I like players from both teams.
It's not the scoring. It's the timing. It's how quickly, he goes right back to the post game. That one dribble mid-range pull-up. Like, This league moves fast. It changes at light speed.
Yep.
It's not just been his offense either. Like, the vibe of this group feels different with him.
There's a lot of
KCP
respect
makes
for
him
us.
bold.
That's a great point for Carmelo Anthony up and down that roster for his accomplishments. That's going to be a foul against Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his first personal foul. It's interesting to hear Melo say that he was ready to retire if things didn't turn soon. But he was working out, as I mentioned, in New York for the longest time. Not only working
Carmelo
out himself,
has 8
keeping in
points,
great
3
shape,
of
but
5
working out
shooting,
his
and
young
1 for
son,
2 for 3.
who's quite the player as well in
Yeah.
middle school.
And I just think when you listen to that interview that he did with Rachel, it took its toll mentally. So it's not just about the discipline to get in the gym every day, but to do it through the heartache of not being picked and do what you love. Like, that takes mental
We don't have
stamina
enough
and
assets,
commitment.
2K plays.
After just 10 games last year, unceremoniously dismissed by the Houston Rockets.
This kid, I keep waiting. Like,
Yeah.
you watch their games, Neil Olshey has said one of the most talented players I've ever seen. Like, I'm just waiting for him to break through and find consistency.
He's got 5 points in the ball game now. Made that 3 earlier. Kuzma to the bucket. Couldn't cash in, and Scalabissiere took a blow to the face. Bazemore and one, count it.
Gets the and 1.
And Scal is down under the bucket at the other end. Got hit in the mouth, holding his jaw.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
blood.
He is bleeding there. Looks like he might have taken an elbow right there. Yeah, right on the side
Oh,
of
he
the-
got an elbow to the jaw.
And you know, at that position, they're already a little bit short with Nurkic still out, recovering from his lower leg injury. Zach Collins just got out of a sling a couple of days ago, suffering from that shoulder injury still. So there is a dearth of bodies on that Portland bench.
Scalabissiere got elbowed in the
that
jaw.
three-point play. Portland, meanwhile, has hit its last
He has a
5
bloody
shots in a row,
mouth,
shooting
so he went into the
62%
back.
from the field.
Back to the locker room.
Bazemore, another one of those newcomers to this Portland team. Still finding his role off the bench.
Yeah, I've taken a couple elbows to the
Blazers up
jaw.
by 3, under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Anthony Davis, he draws the foul on Whiteside. And AD goes to the line.
I just love how many spots on the floor you can deploy Anthony Davis. Put him in the pinch post, put him in the low post, run him in trail.
Davis just 26 years
Fisher
old,
Central,
six-time All-Star.
He's on the
of Kentucky.
Blazers.
Knocks down the first. Time to check out the upcoming national TV schedule brought to you by Papa John's. Saturday on NBA TV, Cleveland and Philadelphia. Monday on NBA TV, Orlando at Milwaukee. Tuesday, it's Denver, who lost tonight in Boston in the first half of our double dip. They go to Philadelphia. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Well, happy birthday to Giannis, who got an incredible victory.
Oh, you had
They
2
just
busted lips?
were lights out tonight.
Yeah, they gave that work to Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
I know
Damian
you were
Lillard with a missed
causing
layup.
that kind of havoc at 25. Maybe some other kind of havoc.
I didn't have as many commas and zeros on my check as those guys did either.
That's true.
AD with a missed jumper. Rebounded by Damian Lillard, who brings it up.
Working against Alex Caruso. Little give and go with
Oh,
Whiteside.
AD with the
Defense.
block on Lillard.
Anthony Davis, those long arms getting in the way. The Lakers have numbers. Extra pass. Kuzma. Corner 3.
Now
is good.
Kuzma
I think
for a
they're gonna
3.
need him, Mark. They're going to need Avery Bradley defensively. I'm talking about their championship aspirations, but I think Kuzma's got to be a shot maker.
Kuzma had a great summer. Davis with another block.
It's going to be a little bit of a challenge for Kyle, sort of adjusting to playing with 2 superstars. But how about the Defensive Player of the Year candidate, just twice on the pipes. Lillard normally so good at scoring over bigger guys. And look at the length. What this guy does on the defensive end. We were talking to Frank Vogel pregame, and he basically said to these guys, it's not enough to contest 1-3. You've got to be able to plant and contest that same shot a second time. I'm not sure there's anybody who's doing it better than that guy right now.
Already with a couple of blocks.
2K plays, I would love that trade, but we might have to give up a first round pick.
Is Anthony Davis,
maybe 2.
The best two-way player in the game right now. Daniels from deep. They question the three-point shooting of the Lakers. Daniels, one of those guys signed to try and help out, and he took a big hit to the knee.
Uh-oh.
And he's whistled for the foul. For Daniels out of Texas A&M, 28 years old.
Daniels, I believe, is on the ground, holding
Frank
his
Vogel
knee.
has said he's earned a part of the rotation for that ability alone.
Daniels is holding his knee. He is walking on it, but very gingerly.
7th year as Bazemore goes to the free throw line, trying to snap this 8-0 Lakers run. Los Angeles already with 37 points on the board.
Looks like he's coming out of the game.
And, you know, Doris, everybody talks about Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the great start of the Los Angeles Lakers. There were questions to start the year, even when Frank Vogel was interviewed, subsequently signed as their head coach. Everybody remembers that it was
comes back
Ty
into
Lue,
the game.
Monty Williams interviewed first and second, whichever order you want to say, and then Vogel ultimately got the job, and the buy-in factor for the Lakers so far has been unquestioned by the players.
I think he brought, obviously, it's great to have head coaches on your bench, to me, right?
Makes both
Many
free
counselors
throws.
win the war. But also, Frank, think about the kind of defense
Anthony
they played
Davis
in Indiana.
backing down
Getting the
Tolliver.
Finals and good
Oh,
night
Anthony
Tolliver.
Davis
And
with the
good luck
spin
checking
move
that spin move.
for a dunk.
Davis with 15 first quarter points. 12 seconds to go. Lillard up top. Working against Caruso. They trying to take the ball out of his hands with the double team. Time's going to run.
They got to put it up.
Just got it off in time, and that's going to be the end of the.
All right, everyone. End of the first quarter. Highest quarter for the season by the LA Lakers. AD finna score 40 points. Says Fishing Essential. I could see that. He already has, what, 15? Arthur says, basketball is my favorite sport. 2K Play says 60 for AD. Girl on Fire says 2 basketball hoops. Oh, man. Alright, I appreciate that, Gridiron. It is refreshed. $138 for AD. No, LeBron's not injured. He's just getting some rest. Yeah, it didn't have the thing. I guess if I change it, the refresh browser, what do you call it, turns off. All right, Girl on Fire. That's what's up. Fishing Essential says, "Girl on fire. I bet you $40 I'll lose to you."
Frank Vogel, defensively, you trigger a 10-0 run. What was different down the stretch for you?
Well, we just locked in. Look, they made some tough shots early. They got 34 points, and we're not doing good enough on that
22-14 points in the paint in favor
early,
of the
Some
Lakers.
tough shots against good coverage, but we tightened the screws late in the quarter.
Much of your scoring offensively is coming at point-blank range. What do you like about what you've seen there?
Well, we're moving the basketball, and Anthony's, he's doing a good job in his one-on-one coverage, his single coverage in the post, and we'll see if they adjust.
LeBron grabs the rebound by a
LeBron James
miss.
back in the ball game. That's going to be an offensive foul against Dwight Howard of the Lakers, and LeBron in with the bench unit, including Rondo, Kuzma, Howard, and Caruso. LeBron with a rather quiet offensive night, just 2 points, but 4
Appreciate
assists.
the new subscriber.
Cullum working against Caruso. Anthony posting up, and he turns it over. That's the 5th turnover of the game so far for Portland. Blazers
Blitz
are
is
4
still
and 5
nothing.
since Anthony joined them. Pardon me, 4 and 4.
All right, hold on, let me see something.
LeBron bounced it off a Blazer, went right to Dwight. James, why not?
He didn't look like he wanted to shoot that initially. He's had a couple of those tonight, only his 4th field goal attempt.
4 points, 4 assists. Simons, corner 3, got it.
I'm telling you, this kid, he can light it up offensively. He is gifted. He gets it off quick. He's got unbelievable athleticism. They're waiting on this young man, and he's got to get reps, and he's got to figure it out. He's got 2 great vets around him to help him. Just keep listening to Dame and CJ.
They've really invested in him. LeBron working against Melo. James got to the bucket, goes glass.
There
6
he
points.
is. This is
All
the
right.
LeBron we want to
Hopefully
see.
that works.
We're talking about Simons. You and I were both in Las Vegas for the NBA Summer League there, and we saw Simons. He had a couple of big 30-point games before the Blazers shut him down, but he was one of the best players there. Whiteside inside with the
Sound
easy
Whiteside
slam.
with the jam.
Terry Stott says of Whiteside, I don't judge people. I don't have preconceived notions when players come here. And Whiteside trying to reignite his career in Portland as Rondo they lay
for a
off him and he
3.
makes him pay.
Frank Vogel telling us
That
before
was
the
a
game,
deep
listen,
3.
look at his percentages the last couple of years. I've given Rajon Rondo the ultimate green light.
CJ
Cullum.
McCollum with the miss. LeBron with the
James
rebound. Rondo
gonna try
again
another
for
one.
3, and he
that's 2 in a
hits it
row.
again.
And another assist for LeBron James. Lakers with 49. Simons had it blocked. Rondo with the steal. LeBron, the locomotive coming through. Fouled by
Whoa.
Bazemore, and the entire Laker
LeBron
bench
got fouled
comes to help
hard.
him up.
He's still down.
LeBron looking kind of bouncy tonight.
He sure is.
Wow, that was a
Wow,
circus attempt.
sure was.
We'll go to the free throw line.
Because he sort of scissored his legs, he had no balance. That's the kind of move you see him
All
make
right,
so often.
LeBron
and
to
he
the free
somehow
throw line.
keeps his feet underneath him because of his brilliant
Makes the
athleticism.
first.
Going to be 35 years old at the end of this month. And we alluded to the fact that the buy-in factor
Appreciate
is
that, Dwayne.
so high for the Lakers
Says
with respect to
Taking the
new
game
coach
to the
Frank
next
Vogel.
level.
It starts
Subscribe to
with
the
number
Gridiron
23.
Blitz Sports
Let's not
Movement Network.
pretend.
Absolutely.
And,
Make sure you hit his
Jeff Van Gundy had the
notification
best
bell.
saying
Set
earlier.
it
I
to
was
all.
listening to him on NBA radio a little bit earlier. He said the best players, the best leaders support the coach. He talked about how he and Patrick
What's
Ewing
going
at
on
times
here,
would argue
Johnny?
head to head. but in front of the media and in front of his teammates, Ewing was always supportive of the head coach, and that message resonates, and it's doing that with LeBron and Vogel right now. Not to say that they're having those type of disagreements, but there's total buy-in with this Laker team.
And buy-in means not talking about it, as he says, but being about it.
Bazemore with the mid-range jumper short. 11-point lead for the Lakers. Trying to go 3-0.
LeBron for three, and he drills it.
Knocks down the three. The jumper's looking.
All right, they calling a timeout. Blazers. Is everything okay? Here's Johnny. He says, man, I'm freaking out. Bought a new used vehicle today. All right, Monster, you have a wonderful night, man. I appreciate you rocking with me. Hopefully, if everybody can subscribe to Monstar, tomorrow at 11, him and Molly will be doing the Nasty Sandwich Challenge. Oh, 11:45? Oh, okay, here's Johnny. That's what's up. Appreciate the 16 in the building. You guys are truly amazing. Shout out to Sprite. You know LeBron's playing when they playing a commercial for Sprite. Oh, that's what's up. Here's Johnny. You gave it to your 23-year-old son, the youngest. What vehicle did you buy today? Oh my goodness. Bucks 119, the Clippers 91.
Goodness.
Maria, they are rolling right now. Pretty good 25th birthday present for Giannis. They got a big game. Clippers, pardon me, conversely do, coming up.
Love you guys.
Wednesday will be in Toronto, a game you'll see on ESPN as Damian Lillard checks back into the ball game, made his first shot. Has missed the
Here's
last
Johnny's
four,
tricks.
Can we just revisit Giannis for a second? 31 points,
Like the
13
cereal.
boards, 5.5 assists, a steal, a
Oh,
block,
spell check.
and making threes now from 28 feet. We thought he was a problem before.
Yeah, he's been searching out Kyle Kuzma prior to workouts and doing some three-point shooting with one of the best ever.
Caruso lays it in.
As Alex Caruso finishes the layup. The Lakers with 55 points. But my Kyle's mixed up. Kyle Kuzma a little upset right now, perhaps, that his Utah Utes are trailing.
Oh, wow. Hassan
Oregon.
Whiteside hits the
Pac-12
front of the
championship
rim.
game going on ABC. LeBron James and Lakers on a 12-0 run. There's Kuz.
Kuzma
Okay,
for
maybe
three.
He feels a little bit better right now after that corner three.
Comes back with a smile. When you make a three from each corner, you start to feel a little bit good. And your team on a 15-0 run.
We talked a little bit earlier, Doris, to me about how since the end of last year working on changing his
Lillard
three-point
makes it
stroke, his
for
release
2.
point getting a little bit higher as Lillard knocks down the baseline jump shot.
Dion initially looked like he thought he was going to take Kent Bazemore. He's operating free throw line extended. That's usually a one dribble dunk. But you know what? Let me get my teammate going here.
Here's
He hit me
Johnny.
from the opposite side of the floor just a couple minutes ago.
Kuzma with 6 in the ball game. The Lakers
Oh, yeah,
up by
absolutely. Cinnamon Toast
17.
Crunch and Frosted Flakes was awesome.
6:49 to go in the first half.
All right, there's a
Going on
challenge.
right now, we'll give you the decision on the other side of this. Stick around. We'll be right back.
So I got a question, chat. For everyone that's on in the chat, what would you guys like to see on my channel more? Fishing Essential says vlogs. Just be real like always. Appreciate that. Here's Johnny. Basketball reactions. Yeah, when I get what do you call it? I could do basketball reactions. I appreciate the new subscriber. Truly means a lot to me. Live cringeworthy injury. All right. A day in the life of Troxels. Okay. I caught it. Here's Johnny. Yeah, I'll tell you this. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm doing the ACC championship game.
Touched by Los Angeles right there.
Oh, Los Angeles touched the ball
Challenge
last.
was successful by the Blazers. The call overturned to Portland ball.
You surprised he used it there, Mark?
And Portland, Doris, still
What's going on,
charged the
Kobe
timeout,
Brock?
even though the challenge was successful, as it was the second mandatory timeout of the quarter.
You don't surprised
Early
he
on.
used it, given the score
Yeah.
and the time. I mean, I'm not second guessing. I think if I were a head coach, I'd be almost afraid to use it before late game situations.
Off the turnover, here comes Anthony. Carmelo so far in the ball game 3 of 6 from the field.
Carmelo, ooh.
With a 3 of 7 off the miss.
I love how hard Alex Caruso works on the defensive end. I mean, just, you know what? Dame made a tough shot on him earlier, but he did a great job challenging, closing space, does so there on that contest.
LeBron with the basketball, guarded by Anthony Tolliver. LeBron
up for 3
missed
and left
the
it
3.
short.
Damian Lillard
Caruso
with the
guarding
rebound.
Lillard, and Frank Vogel loves his instincts.
Oh!
Melo inside.
Oh!
Caused the foul and took the hit from both Denny Green and Dwight Howard. And Melo Anthony going over the free throw line. It was great to revisit the relationship between Melo and LeBron James, and the two of them meeting when Carmelo was a junior in high school, LeBron a sophomore in high school at a basketball tournament in Pennsylvania, pardon me, in New Jersey.
Carmelo going to the free throw line for 2 shots.
LeBron, the younger of the two, by a little bit, calling up Melo at the hotel and say, hey man, let's meet downstairs and just chop it up a little bit. They ended up sitting down for a couple of hours on a staircase in a hotel as a couple of teenagers just building that brotherhood from that point. And of course, after that, they battled in high school on the court. Melo at Fort Union, LeBron at St. Vincent, St. Mary's, and first-round picks in the 2003 draft. Summer vacation buddies in the Mediterranean. Banana boat buddies. We all know the story, right, Doris?
I've heard it a time or two.
Anthony staring down Dwight. A quiet first half for Damian Lillard. Explodes through the double team.
Ooh, Lillard with the up and under
he not
layup.
only has to split the trap, but if Anthony Davis is coming from behind you, you're hearing footsteps. Just brilliant offensive play by Damian.
7 points for him. Davis with a tough spinning fadeaway. Tolliver hustles down the rebound.
Ooh, Anthony Tolliver with his known hustle play. McCullough to Kent Bazemore for a layup. That was actually a nice fast break. Here's Johnny says Pistons 106, Pacers 101, 108. Yeah, Melo actually got his contract guarantee for the rest of the year. The Gridiron Blitz says I'm 40. The alerts are still not working? Alright, let me see. Because I even changed the URL and updated it.
Turn. But you talk about leading your receiver into the end zone. That's putting a ball where Bazemore just has to sprint into a layup. That is just perfect.
C.J. McCollum last year had his jersey retired at Lehigh University. I tell you what, he's got one of the best podcasts out there as far as NBA players go, too.
I'll be long gone by the time he takes this seat. And he will take it.
Anthony Davis inside. That one's like stealing. Anthony Davis, 6 of 9 from the field, 17 first half points. And the lead back up to 13.
And he makes it look easy, doesn't he, Mark?
Been bothered by shoulder injuries at times this year, but he's only missed 1 game. Howard with the rebound. You know, with Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis on the floor this year, the Lakers plus minus has gone way up to us. See what they do here. Rondo walked with it.
Yeah, it's incredible when you look at how they're outscoring opponents when both men are on the floor. And you touched on it. In an era where so many teams, you think about a Boston team that downsizes so consistently, how big, long, the rim protection that's available to the Lakers.
Whistle and a foul going to go against the Lakers. That's against Danny Green. Third team foul of the second quarter for Los Angeles. First against Danny Green, former NBA champion with the Toronto Raptors a season ago, and the San Antonio Spurs 3 times. Melo working against Dwight Howard. The stare down mid-range. No good. Whistle and a foul against Portland.
They're going to get Melo trying to contend
All right,
with
Gridiron.
White.
Hopefully
right
that
near the
works
rim.
now.
It's interesting to hear Terry Stotts say that Melo's defense has been unfairly scrutinized.
2K Play says LOL.
He's been good
Here's
so
Johnny
far.
says bingo baby.
Wow, and I'm
Grill on Fire
surprised they
says I'm
made them a
19
call.
years old. 2K Play says Prime Melo
13-point lead for the
is
Lakers.
back, baby.
Caruso.
Melo with the
Here's
rebound.
McCollum. Elbow
McCollum,
jumper is pure.
Free throw line
It's the
extended,
match
makes the jumper.
separation.
McCollum and Lillard still maybe the most prolific backcourt in the NBA. Davis working one-on-one against Tolliver. Spins baseline with the left, and he's up to 19.
All right, Anthony
The meter's
Davis
still
with the
running and flowing.
turnaround hook.
Anthony Davis, 7 of 10 from the field.
McCollum
CJ
off the
with the
glass.
runner off glass. It's funny in the previous
Portland
game.
down
CJ
11.
McCollum had a
3 minutes left
career-high
in the
4 blocks.
first half.
That lob
Anthony
from
Tolliver
Rondo
with the
never made it to
steal.
Davis, but Rondo's still
Rondo
back.
with the steal right back. AD
Davis
for
corner
3. And he hits it.
A potential 4-point play.
A potential
Dynamite.
This guy
4-point
is so
play, folks.
special,
Good love from LeBron.
as he should. LeBron's talked about Defensive Player of the Year. You might have 2 MVP candidates on your team. You talked about it. They want him to take more threes. Anthony Tolliver gets his feet tangled on the challenge as the home crowd gets a look at it and disagrees with the call.
Got to protect the shooter. He's up to 23 points. He scored the last 8 in a row for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Makes the free throw. Dame brings it up.
Davis switches on to Lillard. Lillard says clear it out. He wants this one-on-one. Took the contact and drew the foul. They go to the free throw line for a pair. That's the first against Davis. Lillard going to the free throw line. He's made an adjustment this year. Lillard has, with Whiteside as his new center, and most recently over the last 9 games now, Carmelo Anthony coming in. Tactically, they played a little bit different. %91% from the free throw line.
Lillard makes the first.
The search is on.
Got to mute the audio for this commercial.
You know, whether it's Whiteside or Carmelo Anthony, it's almost a rite of passage here in Portland when a newcomer comes through and joins the team.
Damian Lillard makes them
Ultimately,
both.
they sit down with Damian Lillard, and he kind of lets them know how they do things here in Portland. He sets the culture for the newcomer. And he's had that conversation
Carmelo with the rebound.
Carmelo and also with Whiteside. And it's a process.
CJ McCollum for 3, and he drills it.
Hits the 3.
He can sustain
10-point
it for
game.
stretches. We saw that in the playoffs last year.
Gridiron
He was
Blitz
great
says,
in
so
that
if I hit
championship.
5,000
tremendous.
subscribers tomorrow, I'll eat a dose
Caldwell
pepper.
Pope kicks
If
it out to
Travis
Caruso
hits
for 3.
But they've got
1,000,
they've started to percolate
he'll
a
eat
little
a
bit on the
Carolina
offensive end, but they've
Reaper.
not proven they
That
can
is
stop
true.
LA consistently.
if I hit 1,000 subscribers tomorrow, on the ACC title game, I will eat a Carolina Reaper.
And Caruso on the push. They got a 3-on-2. Caruso with the sidestep draws the blocking foul on Tolliver. And Caruso hits the deck.
He has been terrific for them. On the defensive end, absolutely outstanding. And how about the ball movement? LeBron with the rifle below the paint. You break the paint and then kick to the corner.
Doris, there was a
Viral
viral
if I
picture
die,
of Alex
love
Caruso
y'all.
this summer after one of his summer workouts.
Yes.
On the internet, on social media. It was
Here's
posted.
Giants
It
says
was a
Lakers are balling.
photoshopped picture of him with pronounced chest and abs and bicep muscles
Hold
and
on
shoulders.
1 second. Was it Photoshopped or real?
No, it was photoshopped. Alex says it was photoshopped. He was asked about it, and he said a day or two later, gets a knock on the door from the
From the league.
league
They're going to
random drug testers.
And Caruso hits the second.
So he shakes his head whenever those pictures get posted. Knocks down the free throw.
Gridiron Blitz says I'm leaving all my YouTube stuff to Travis. Appreciate that,
15-point
Gridiron.
Laker lead. Coming up on the Toyota halftime, an outlandish finish in OKC. Maria, Jalen, Jay and Paul in the studio breaking it all down for you. That foul is going to go against Caruso, his second. What a great night in the association. Big games. Miami Heat with a win at home against the Washington Wizards. Miami undefeated at home, and they have a big one coming up later this month at home against the Los Angeles Lakers on a Friday night, Friday the 13th. You'll see that game on ESPN, Doris Burke.
Gridiron Blitz says the
You
wife
think the
already
Heat are for
knows.
real?
I do. I think they're legit. And all the teams at the top of the East, Milwaukee, Boston, and Miami,
Damian
won
Lillard
tonight
hits them
in
both.
impressive fashion. I know Maria Taylor had an opportunity to sit down with Jason Tatum earlier this week. Can't wait to see that air. Boston looks good. Jalen and Jason were tremendous. But yes, I love Miami's team.
Of course,
LeBron
LeBron
backs
with
it
the
down.
ball. He
Oh, Kent
will be
Bates more
looking forward to playing against
knocked
the
it
Heat
out
the
of
last
bounds.
time he played against Miami.
Stays with
He had
Lakers.
50 in Miami.
But I don't think his record's been that good returning to Miami. Has it been?
That's when Wade was there. But Dwayne's not there anymore. So it could be different.
Appreciate that.
LeBron
Here's
with
Johnny.
a step back. Left it short.
I won't hear
1:20
it
to go
because
in the
of grid.
first half.
You
Trox's
realize I'm
good,
just trying
though.
to provide LeBron motivation for next Friday.
There he is against Carmelo. And rebounded by Davis. James pushing the tempo. Backs down McCollum, got all the way inside, but missed it. LeBron now 4 of 9 from the field.
Ooh.
And the Blazers turn it over. Well, now through December the 12th, you can bet on shoes from Magic, Lillard, CJ, Kuzma, many more athletes, coaches, celebrities. Check it out at ebay.com/VWeek. All proceeds benefit the V Foundation for Cancer Research. Some great items. And speaking of kicks and Lillard, debuting his new Ruthless shoe tonight. Davis from the top of the key.
AD for three.
One of the rare
Misses
misses
it.
tonight for AD.
Lillard with the rebound.
Got 23 in the first half, under a minute to go. Lillard with the drive-by. Scalabrine took a shot to the mouth and got fixed up. They hit the Lakers with one. Lead back down to 11. 50th year of basketball here in Portland.
Appreciate the
Great
7
history
in the
this
building.
city. It comes to the NBA. LeBron inside. Made the catch. Drew the foul and one.
Oh, LeBron with the and
Feels like
one.
He's been hit multiple times and hasn't gotten a whistle.
15 seconds left in the second quarter.
LeBron with a dozen.
He wanted this from the outset. He wanted the delivery. How about that and one?
Yeah, he got hit a couple of times.
Yeah.
And, you know, last week, Frank Vogel and the Lakers staff, front office, was thinking about submitting a little bit of videotape to the league. They're trying to get LeBron a few more looks at the free throw line. Didn't feel that there was the requisite
He
amount
makes
of
the and
fouls
one.
being called for the hits he was taking.
Lakers up 14.
Lakers 74 points, the highest scoring half so far this season.
Appreciate that,
Three
girl on
fouls
fire.
Lillard.
Truly means a lot.
And that's the second foul against him. Going to put Damian Lillard on the free throw line, shooting 91%.
Just a scoring for Portland. Early on, Damian was out of the gates the first 8 to 10 games. There was so much on his shoulders. 4 double-digit scores for Portland through this first
Appreciate
half.
that, Gridiron.
Just a little bit
Says
of a
so am
load
I.
taken off this guy right here.
You talk about so much on his plate, Doris. He had a 60-point game against Brooklyn back on November the 8th. I mean, he can do it when he has to.
Lillard
but,
made the first.
Portland right now, as I mentioned, short on bodies with Nurkic out still, and Zach Collins with the shoulder injury.
They become intriguing to me as long as Melo keeps sustaining when they get Nurkic back.
Made the second.
Team looking to make a run. 5 seconds to go. They got a great schedule in the month of December. LeBron held by Bazemore. I mean, Bazemore was holding them like a grudge.
And
Had him by the arm.
They're going back and forth with one another.
Yeah.
That's LeBron and Bazemore having a little discussion.
Bazemore not quite giving him the Baze gaze. James back at the foul line.
Here's Johnny says this channel is dope. Am I aging myself?
Knocks down the first.
Hey, I say things are dope as well, so.
Is Rajon Rondo, who's now doing a bit of talking, he is the ultimate instigator.
They got some good talkers on that team between him and
Here's
LeBron.
Johnny says minimize the chat, hit the like button.
On the free throw line
Absolutely,
cracks me
appreciate
up.
that.
He is the master of gamesmanship.
Yeah.
Ooh, LeBron missed the first.
Amen to that. A whistle.
But there's
and a
another foul.
Going to go against the Blazers off the free throw miss. And Rondo is still talking.
They're playing sloppy.
Davis at the free throw line. That foul is going to go against
Going up against the Lakers. You can't do that.
Anthony Davis. For the
Anthony
free throw,
Davis
right?
with 23 points,
6%
8 for
on the
12
season.
from the field.
AD put in a lot of work
Hits the free
this
throw.
summer. His handles, his three-point shooting. And, there were people wondering what the pairing would look like, Doris, with him and LeBron. It took off from day one.
They're in lockstep. He might put 50 up tonight because this will get him to 25.
In his homecoming game against New Orleans, they were feeding him early
Made
and
them
often.
both.
He hit 41 in that game. And he could pass that tonight. Good hustle.
Anthony Davis with the steal. Oh, missed the buzzer beater.
The first half of play.
All right, that's the first half, 77-62. What's going on, Noshi? All right, guys, I am going to take a quick halftime break and try to fix this alert box. we got breaking news. Rodney Hood has tore his left Achilles tendon tonight, so he might be done for the year. All right, all right. I am back. What's going on? Good old Pete. Says Arthur Raid, fire. Appreciate that. Arthur says prayers for Ronnie Hood. Absolutely. Arthur Raid, appreciate that, Arthur. High scoring first half, absolutely. Here's Johnny says injuries suck. Absolutely.
Scoring going back to the mid-90s, Doris Burke, and as we take a look at our key coverage brought to you by Metro. Well, 77 points going back to 97, as I mentioned, the most in the first half. And you have to say that this being the last game of a road trip, sometimes that last game, Doris, we've watched the league for decades, sometimes that last game before you get home can be a little bit of a throwaway, anything but the way the Lakers are playing.
That's right. What do they call it? A getaway game,
oh,
right?
Yeah.
Getaway game. They're not looking to get away from anything.
Hopefully we have a better
Meanwhile,
second half.
Some unfortunate news coming out of the locker room for Tarek Stotts as Rodney Hood, we are told by the Blazers, has suffered a torn Achilles tendon. On that play that we saw when he grabbed the lower part of his left foot.
LeBron wide
James
open for three,
off the
misses
mark.
it, but
McGee with the follow.
oh, McGee couldn't tip
Whiteside
it in.
control. So Rodney Hood had been a starter for that team on the front line, had been very effective in the first 22 games of the year. Facing a long rehab.
Oh,
Lillard
Damian Lillard
gets
with the
bucket
and one.
Well, this team has had a lot thrown at it with the injury to Zach Collins, who was going to play such a pivotal role. But the man at the free throw line, it doesn't matter what the circumstance is. There is Zach. This guy is going to keep coming. It matters not what you throw in his path.
Damian Lillard makes the free
He
throw.
knows about doing things the hard way. First round pick out of
Anthony Davis with
State.
the basketball.
likely
Guarded by
recruited coming out
Carmelo.
of high school in Oakland. Davis inside over Carmelo.
Hits the basket.
He has operated on that low block now starting in the second half, very much the way he did the first.
Damian
If you
Lillard
like
with the
14.
basketball,
If
gives
you
it to
come with a late
Bazemore,
double,
who gives
you're
it
coming
back
from the
to...
top side as JaVale falls asleep.
Oh!
Like Anthony, think about it. He spins off so quickly. He's decisive
Hits
with his
the,
moves. The other thing is
Hassan
when
Whiteside
they
hits the
doubled
dunk.
him the one time, he made the perfect pass. Now, it didn't complete. Person
Danny
didn't catch
Green
it and
with the
score it,
basketball.
but he's not selfish with it.
Gives
For
it
all
to
his
McGee.
scoring capability, AD is not selfish.
Willing pass.
McGee with the
JaVale
teardrop
McGee with a
and
soft
hits
floater
it.
in the lane. McGee and Davis having a very productive tandem on that front line. Lillard cross court. Extra pass to
Oh,
Bazemore.
can't
who
Bazemore
starts
wide
the
open.
second
Can't
half
hit
because of
it.
the injured Rodney Hood.
LeBron with the rebound.
Good transition defense that time by the Blazers. One of the concerns for Stotts coming into this ball game tonight. James
Anthony
cross
Davis
court
for
Davis from
three.
downtown.
Misses it. Lillard with the rebound.
Anthony Davis shooting 34% from deep. Lillard with a contested three.
Lillard for three.
Knocks it down anyway.
Come on, that was good defense. His shot-making ability
Blazers down
is
11.
remarkable. When you think of the great three-point shooters in this current
9:53
era,
left
it is
in the
Steph,
third
it's
quarter.
Clay, but it's also Damian Lillard.
Ooh, nice pass.
Caldwell Pope out to Danny
With the
Green
extra
for
pass
the
to
three.
Danny Green for
His
three.
putter. Lead back up to 14. Lillard has picked up the pace here in the second half. Quick sit dribble.
Damian Lillard with
but
a
strings.
step back jumper.
He's up to 21.
How about the stop on a dime?
Davis.
Oh,
Knocked out of bounds by Bazemore.
Well, Damian Lillard trying to keep his team in it. I mean, that's an excellent contest. Danny Green closes the airspace, gets a great contest on it, but Caldwell Pope opens up the drive initially. He recognizes LeBron's in the paint. He says, let me use my pull-up game.
The reason why he was All-NBA a season ago.
To the basket and scores it.
Of Whiteside and got it to go.
So that's the point. I think that's the point Frank Vogel's trying to make. That should be an N1, yes?
I would agree.
Ricky, it's looking like a one-sided game.
Do things that become routine. Certain things get overlooked.
Carmelo
that time
with the turnaround
He
J.
did a nice little swim move, dislodged Danny Green's arm, and it was over.
Anthony with 12 on 4 for 10 from the field.
Blazers down
Portland has
12.
to start getting some stops here.
KCP.
That's going to be a lob up high. Foul going to go against Portland. Go against Whiteside.
Mark, we
Hassan
came on here
Whiteside
talking
picks up
about
a
two
foul.
guys in their 17th season. I mean, to me, that's an N1. A lot of body contact on the lower side. And then post position, hasn't missed a beat, Melo.
That footwork is something that, like the Arthur Murray dance steps, they put the foot marks on the floor. I mean, it's picture perfect.
Yeah, I need about 5 more lessons. They come in 5-packs. I think I need 25.
We're just dating ourselves. We got to stop that. That was the 4th foul on Bazemore.
LeBron
James from
for
deep
3.
knocks it in. And James up to 19. Cullum slaloming him around the Whiteside screen. Melo goes quickly with it. Knocked
Melo
away by
turns it
LeBron
over.
James. Here's Davis. Big man leading the break. Pope.
KCP misses the 3.
Cullum over to Hazonia.
McCollum with the save.
Hazonia checked in for Bazemore, who picked up his 4th foul.
Gives
Double
it up to
team Anthony on
Carmelo.
the catch.
Oh!
McCollum turns the corner. Threw it up with the left hand and drew
McCollum
the
gets
foul.
fouled.
That's going to go against James. That's his first personal foul. CJ going to go to the free throw line. CJ McCollum out of Lehigh in the Patriot League.
This is the place for the
about the combo platter of leadership between Lillard and McCollum. McCollum is thought to be the more vocal and kind of terse, acerbic, in-your-face type leader, whereas Dame is kind of the encourager. But CJ has been a little bit more vocal in his leadership this year. A guy that is the former most improved player.
Appreciate that, Gridiron. Says still here, Trev, but falling asleep.
Another 3 ball right over Hazonia. And he's got 22.
LeBron with the 3.
It hasn't been bad having a front row seat for his career, has it?
16 years, 17 years and counting.
Oh, Whiteside gets fouled.
Foul going to go against Los Angeles. He heard the whispers about him, quote unquote, slowing down.
Hashtag
Yeah, I got to be up at, early in the morning.
Hashtag another
Gridiron.
3. Look at the rotation. That's so pretty. I mean, think about that first series with San Antonio where they packed the paint, said, go ahead, LeBron, take some shots in the NBA Finals. Now look at him.
LeBron has
5
22, 8 for
territory.
14 shooting, 3 for 5 for 3.
Yeah, he had a
Hassan
recent
made the
victory
first.
on the road in San Antonio, openly talked about how it was the Spurs that forced him to become a better three-point shooter. All those finals appearances against the Spurs, both with Cleveland and twice with the Miami Heat. LeBron has scored the last 8 for the Lakers. Davis makes a good catch inbounds. A deep
LeBron
ball.
for 3,
Yes!
and he hits it.
Oh, he's hotter than fish grease.
LeBron is hotter
His
than fish
fourth
grease.
3 ball of the night. Lillard with a little get back.
Lillard makes a step back jumper.
Okay, this one's going up, right, Doris? Why not?
LeBron again for 3, misses it.
LeBron in heat check mode.
There's
and
a
courtside
foul.
Bender got knocked over by James, and James helping her up. It's all love here in Portland.
LeBron's been on fire today. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If the Lakers get a 3rd star, it might be over. I appreciate the new subscriber. Ricky says, let's go LeBron. The Pistons won today. Yeah, they won a nail biter. Shout out to my Detroit Pistons. Andre Drummond finished the day with Arthur says you're welcome, Troxel. I appreciate that, Arthur. Andre Drummond finished with 25 points and 22 rebounds. For everyone that's new, during commercials and any copywritten music, I have to mute it. But as soon as the game resumes, I resume the audio. Dwayne says Blake had a pretty dunk. Yeah, I'm going to have to rewatch it. I'll probably rewatch it while I'm at work if I'm slow. First half was AD. Second half is LeBron. Like, can you imagine if the Lakers had a 3rd superstar, though? Like, I don't even think anybody would be able to compete against them if they get that 3rd superstar.
Pat her on the head, and just in case you were wondering what her reaction, I'm fine. Not only am I fine, folks, this is the moment of a lifetime. She's high-fiving the crowd down the sideline. That is beautiful.
James making friends here in Portland.
Oh, my God.
LeBron with basketball gives it to
He's the guy that can turn the
AD.
building against you.
AD
As Anthony
gets
Davis
fouled.
calls the foul. Portland down by 16. That's going to go against McCollum.
Yeah, but you know what? We're sitting, and there's Lakers fans all over the place, right? But when he made that last 3, so he's gone 2 and then 3 straight threes, it's not just the Laker fans that he's drawn smiles from. On that 3rd 3, you look around, and Portland fans are like, wow, okay, this is special.
Of course, we were talking
AD
about it
misses the
earlier.
first
Davis
free
misses the first
throw.
free throw. There seems to be an element of levity in LeBron this year that maybe didn't exist last year. He's having a lot of fun with this group of Laker players.
His whole countenance and presence and comportment,
Makes the
everything
second.
feels lighter and different and more engaged. I mean, at times, didn't it feel like drudgery for them a season ago?
Here he
All right,
actively
Dwayne.
on Hazonia defensively. McCollum inside, had it knocked away from Green. James corrals the loose ball, whistle, and a technical foul going against C.J. McCollum.
C.J.
Right
McCollum
near the
picks up
grill
a
of
technical
official Leon
foul.
Wood. James steps in to cool him off. Anthony Davis going to take the free throw.
Oh, that's a foul.
They got him in the head.
I think Danny Green thinking it's not a foul. Come on now, Danny.
AD makes the technical free throw.
Lead is 18. Building getting a little bit restless. Portland, the second game of a 4-game homestand. Hazonia guarding James. 10 on the shot clock.
Oh,
James
LeBron
lost
turns
on
it
the
over. Carmelo brings it up. Oh!
Tipped. Lillard saying that was knocked out of bounds. Portland already has used their challenge.
If there is a place where his rush shows, he's had a couple of passes that weren't even close, right? It's not his offensive game package, it's the passing part.
Green inside to Davis.
Oh, AD
Lost his
turns it
balance
over.
and lost the ball. Hazonia from the corner.
Hazonia misses a three.
Green with the board for the Lakers. This is usually a pretty productive play. The Davis-James pick and roll. They get the switch. Davis posting up on Hazonia. Three on the
AD
shot clock. He's
faces
got
up,
to get
backs
to work.
it down.
And they're not going to get one off. He turns it over.
Oh, 24-second violation. He threw it out of bounds.
Well on the offensive end.
Coming up on our NBA Wednesday doubleheader.
Okay, so Wednesday I'll be doing the Clippers
Kawhi
and
Leonard, Paul
Raptors.
George to Toronto. Kawhi Leonard, I'm thinking they're going to give him his big old ring with all those diamonds in it. He'll have a condo on his finger when he gets that ring.
And a slightly warmer reception than his return to San Antonio.
Yeah, I'd bet on that too. Lillard missed the layup. Whiteside cleaned it up. Leads at 16, under 5 minutes to go in the third. James downhill, draws the foul on the shot. LeBron getting to the free throw line tonight. These will be his 6th and 7th foul shots.
Appreciate the 15 in the building.
Blazers, Lakers with 3 team fouls. James 70% from the line so far this year. As we take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Saturday on NBA TV, Cavs, Sixers. Monday, it's Orlando, Milwaukee. Tuesday, Denver, Philadelphia. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or
Then
visit
looks like I'll be
the
doing
NBA
Denver
app.
and
So
the
Orlando gets
76ers
itself
on
to
Tuesday.
500, 11-11. They've won 4
Pistons
straight.
on Monday.
Can I just say how nice it is to see Markelle Fultz playing well?
Yes.
Pistons also on
Great
Thursday.
comeback story for him. A guy that's endured a lot here in the early part of his career. Lillard chased down by James.
LeBron James up court to Alex Caruso. Back to LeBron.
LeBron on the blow by. Finds
LeBron
Caldwell
passes it
Pope
to
for 3.
KCP, who misses
That
it.
was a great find.
But LeBron saved it.
Davis.
Anthony Davis to
Pope on the cut. Got it back.
Oh.
Hammer time.
AD with the thunderous jam.
Oh, I believe that's now assist number 5. AD passes up a good look to try to get Caldwell Pope a look.
KCP gave it back to Anthony Davis, and he jammed it home. Oh, you know what I should do? I should write down my schedule. So for all you guys that are new, I will be doing tomorrow's ACC football game. The Virginia versus Clemson. And then I'll be doing the 1 o'clock CBS game. And then I'll be doing Sunday Night Football. And then on Monday is the Pistons. Tuesday is the Sixers Nuggets. Wednesday is the Clippers Raptors. Thursday is the Pistons Dallas. And I got to see who's playing next Friday night on ESPN. So I'll be on quite a bit.
It's B Week here on ESPN as we partner with the B Foundation to raise awareness and support for cancer research. Please visit B.org. You know, Portland assistant coach John McCullough was diagnosed with sarcoma towards the end of 2018, underwent surgery and radiation treatment last year to treat it. He's been cancer-free for a year, but still goes through scans every 3 months. He's been with Portland since 2012 and an assistant coach since 2016. Doris, I know that cancer is an insidious disease that plagues us, and the hope is that one day we'll have a cure for it. I know that it's touched my life. I've lost an uncle with cancer in the last couple of years.
You don't have to look very far in our ESPN family to know that the impact the V Foundation has had. The V Foundation in all likelihood saved Holly Rowe's life. There's nothing that our company does of which I am more proud. And just so you know, folks, if you donate to the V Foundation, it has been so well run that every single dollar, every penny you send goes directly to the fight.
With the
and a big shout out to our Hall of Fame colleague, Dick Vitale, who has been front and center and battled it for 3+ decades. He's been nothing short of remarkable.
Tireless work in raising funds for the V Foundation. 3 on the shot clock for Anthony Davis. He's got the sidestep jumper working as well tonight. In his bag with 33 now. Lillard kicks it out to Bazemore. Good defense by Quinn Cook, who just checked in. Forces the bad miss. Cook in the ball game because we're told that Rondo has suffered a hamstring sprain to his left hamstring and will not return tonight. So the Lakers' depth being tested a little bit here with Quinn Cook in. They lead by 19. Whiteside blocked.
AD gets blocked by AD blocks
Cook with
Hassan
the pull.
Whiteside. But Hassan Whiteside picks up the rebound.
Lillard with 23 up court for Portland. On the drive-by goes
Lillard
Rice.
with the lane.
Such a hard individual cover. You know, he's talked about the start of the year adding a little bit more C.J. McCollum. That craftiness with the dribble. I'd say he's pretty good already.
He's a guy that he was injured one year in college at Weber State. Took every pick and roll play that he ran and watched videotape of every play and made notes on every play. That's kind of work that he's done to get him where he is.
Okay.
It's like he might have taken a hit there.
I thought Lillard was
Hits
injured.
it out. Bazemore from deep.
Bazemore for three.
I think the only reason Dame didn't shoot that is as he came up the floor, it looked like he had something happen to his lower leg.
AD for three.
With Anthony Davis's stroke tonight. He's up to 36 now.
How many different spots on the floor? His shot chart's pretty incredible because he can go to any area and be effective.
Lillard tried to draw the contact on
Lillard
Caruso.
air balls.
And missed everything. Kuzma. Davis. Fouled and careens hard into the front row.
Oh, and Davis is down below the basket.
He crashed
AD
into a
is
couple of
still
fans.
down. AD is still down,
Terry
guys.
Stotts is incensed about something down there. Trying to have a conversation with Trey Maddox.
They called the timeout. AD is still
Lakers
down.
Bench wants to get to Anthony Davis to see if they can check him out. He appears to be okay. Having a little visit with the people in the expensive seats.
Oh, okay. He's back up. He's smiling. Oh, man, that's crazy. If they would have lost that, like, man. Appreciate the 14 in the building.
105 to go
All
in the
right, we
third
are
quarter.
back.
The building a little bit perturbed because of this last play and call.
Well, it doesn't look like Bazemore fouls him. Their feet got tangled at the end, but he had let it go by then.
And Anthony Davis, if you look at the replay, it looked like he hit his head
Yeah, on
the chair.
Correct. But I think that is why Terry Stotts was so incensed.
Right. Lead is 17.
Am I crazy? Like,
Here's another angle, Doris.
you see, it's right. Like so is that a foul right there where their feet get tangled?
Well, there was a technical foul called on Terry Stotts, and I wasn't sure about that.
Appreciate
contact.
the new subscriber.
And this is where Terry Stotts
Truly
drew
appreciate
the technical
that.
foul from official Trey Maddox.
And he's saying that's not a foul. And I'm going to be honest with you here, Mark. He had let go of the ball. I'm not like with their feet tangled after that. Is that a foul?
One more look at it. Bazemore.
Because he doesn't touch him. He avoids them, and then their feet get tangled. Is that incidental?
Protecting the shooter on the landing. I don't know.
Maybe, but that's not the air. When you say that, that's not what we're thinking about, right? In terms of protecting the shooter. That's an interesting whistle right there. But Terry certainly didn't think it was a foul.
Tell you, these courtside people tonight getting an up-close look at the Lakers with the concession lady and LeBron and people in the front row meeting Anthony Davis. 1 minute to go here in the third. The 20-point advantage. Labissiere with a nice pull-up.
He's got very good touch, Skal Labissiere.
Yeah, he had a great summer working out
Appreciate
with a
the
bunch of
17
NBA
in the
players down in
building.
the Miami area. where he spent a lot of his summer. And Stan Remy working out in the gym with him. Nazir Little. Hazonia with a nice show and go. Good defensive play by Anthony Davis. Moved his feet, Doris.
The ability to stay down, to recover when you've been blown by. He's 6'11", folks. The lateral speed, the closing ability, the recovery. Look at this. Are you kidding me? The long arms. Like, this guy is so good individually on the defensive end. It's almost absurd.
Abissiere with the miss. Lead is 18. Caruso running the show out front. Daniels, Davis, Kuzma, and Quinn Cook also on the floor. Caruso fouled, and he'll get to the line for a pair. Terry Stotts was ejected. And he is not in the building.
Nate Tibbetts gets up and has a conversation with Damian
Caruso
Lillard.
missed the first free throw.
There were 2 technical fouls called on
Nate
Terry
Tibbet
Stotts.
is acting head coach right now.
Caruso goes 1 for 2. Nate Tibbet's the acting head coach. Lillard, nice dime inside to
Ooh.
Labissiere.
Good
Nice
patience
pump
by
fake.
Labissiere.
Davis
AD
finished
at the
nice,
buzzer.
and he draws iron, but off the mark. The lead is at
Alrighty, we are at the end of 3. It's 110 to 93. Just so everybody knows, that's new in the chat, that during commercials and any copywritten music, I do mute it, and as soon as the game comes back, I resume the audio. Definitely appreciate everyone who has stopped in today. You guys had made this stream the second best, and it's closing in on the best stream this week. Wow. Only player to average 25 plus points per game, 2 plus blocks per game, and 85% or better. Anthony Davis is the only player in the NBA right now averaging
You
that.
can comfortably go to him in a possession ball game in the playoffs and feel
Shout out to
confident that he's
Anthony
gonna go to the
Davis.
stripe and knock a couple down.
You can throw it to him as much as you want to. Lillard with a great reverse layup. Good way to start the final 12 minutes for the Blazers. Terry Stotts, he got a two-piece
Portland down 15.
team and was ejected from the ball game.
And he is, I will say, quite often to me, as competitive as Terry is as a person, he's very good, I find, with the officials. Like, he knows the difficult job in front of him. But unless that feet tangling at the bottom, at the end of that play, is sort of protecting the shooter, as you said, he had a point. I didn't think Bazemore found him.
And he had already used up his challenge. Anthony Davis, meanwhile, getting a breather here in the fourth quarter. Lead is at 15. Lillard out top on the bounce. Anthony Simons, well, that was halfway down and out. And Dwight Howard clears. Kuzma with the hit ahead to Troy Daniels. Whistle and a foul going to go against Dwight Howard on Lillard. Anthony Davis, 39 points on 12 of 20. 13 of 15 from the line and 3 blocked shots.
Lillard is still down on the floor. Just got on his feet, but slapped the floor in anger. He took a pretty good shot there. This is a guy who has never played fewer than 73 games.
Unbelievable.
But remember now, he did have that little bit of a back issue to start the year.
Yeah, missed a couple of games, 2 games in particular, between November 19th and 21st.
Lillard made the first.
This is a little self-serving. I'm sure people are going to say that because of who I work for. This guy never once has turned us down for an interview.
Amongst the best.
Like Michael Jordan walked in every game and walked straight to NBC's interview room. Like, I respect and appreciate what Damian gives us when we come into the building.
Considers it part of the job. And he is as authentic and real as an NBA player as you'll get. James working against Hazonia. Vissier came for the double team. Hazonia doing a nice job here. LeBron with a tough 3 on the way.
Oh, LeBron airballed it.
Defense by Mario Hazonia.
24-second violation.
Maybe that gets things sparked here. Maybe that's a catalyst for Portland. Just underway here in the fourth. Down by 14. Cullum gets the screen. Back door. Lillard finds Hazonia. He lost it out of bounds. Laker basketball. Hazonia hadn't been getting a lot of minutes prior to tonight. Trying to find his rhythm. He was in the rotation until about the last 8 games. James. Howard with a rebound. He's fouled underneath.
Well, give Hazonia and Tolliver credit. You mentioned the last 8 games. That's Melo's arrival, right? That's Carmelo's arrival. This guy's had to take a seat. It's the nature of the NBA.
Kuzma. Kuzma wide open 3 off the feet.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma for 3.
Well, his Utah Utes lost tonight.
Yeah.
But that 3 will be a little bit of medicine for him. Melo posting up and fouled by Caruso. Sorry to cut you off there, Doris.
That's all right. But LeBron James.
What's going on, Butcher's Block?
I mean, look at this. Okay, I'm sorry. That's not draw 2. That's draw
Says
3.
double A.
And somehow find the shooter that's behind you. I mean, the pass he made earlier tonight where he's below the rim, he's got 3 white jerseys, and he found a shooter at the top of the key.
Anthony knocks down the free throw. Carmelo Anthony tonight 4 of 11 from the field, perfect from the free throw line for 13 points. Averaging a little over 16 per game since joining Portland. Think about him and last year after his
Carmelo
10th game
made
with
both
Houston.
free throws.
Daryl Morey, the general manager of the Rockets, having to drive to see him in his team hotel. They were on a road trip. And then telling Melo that his services are no longer needed. And he was stunned. That's where a lot of people
LeBron with the
LeBron
lay-in.
put Hazonia in the weight room on that possession.
Hazonia battled that guy for how many seconds of the shot clock? It's just discouraging.
Yeah. Well, coming up on our home last night to Houston and getting beaten at home by the Heat in their last 2 games. Daniels with good hustle. Out of bounds on Lillard. Check that on Daniels. It'll be Portland ball.
First time the Raptors have lost 2 straight. And as you mentioned, their first 2 home losses.
Right.
And they're going to welcome you back up there with some chilly weather next week, my friend. Bring your overcoat from Miami.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of them there. Raptors a good story this year, though, with
No, they're legit.
yeah, they're still in the mix, very much so, with Pascal Siakam still trying to make that transition to being that #1 guy. It's a bigger move than some might think.
I'd say he's handled it pretty well. I mean,
Yep.
all-star level well. And let's just say this about that organization and their ability to identify talent and their ability to develop talent. I mean, Mr. Davis and Mr. Boucher, both undrafted, both in the rotation. And how about the job Nick Nurse is doing nightly?
Great innovative coaching by Nurse and giving those guys an opportunity. You mentioned Terrence Davis, undrafted out of Ole Miss and big-time rotation player now, and they were able to navigate that time that Kyle Lowry was injured and the time that Serge Ibaka was out as well.
No Lowry, no Ibaka. Incredible. Triangle and 2, box and 1. They're playing everything.
A whistle and a foul going to go against the Blazers. That's going to be against Hazonia, his 5th. Just under 9 minutes to go here.
Do you think more teams
Under
are playing
9,
zone longer
down 16.
than you've seen in the past? Like Miami plays some zone.
Yeah, a little bit. As a change-up, maybe just a little bit. After a timeout or out of bounds just for possession. Kuzma raising up. Boy,
Kyle Kuzma made it
Jimbo
from the
tonight.
top of the key.
Kyle Kuzma in 18 minutes with 11 points. One and done at the offensive end for the Blazers. Down by 18.
Kyle Kuzma
with a little
putting
bit
it
of
on the
sauce.
handles
Off glass.
and hits it.
You're getting a little cruise in the building.
Couple nice pump fakes. Melo couldn't cash in. Whiteside with the steal. And LeBron clears. LeBron pushing. Coming downhill. Spin move. Lillard coming back. Whistle and a foul going to go against the Lakers. Foul's going to go against Caruso.
Just watch this. I don't think he called window now. That's not really the angle you use box on the backboard. But he'll take it. I loved his attitude. You know, we talked to him pregame. He talked about not, as you mentioned earlier, not having the preseason, not having training camp. But he said, I'm also figuring out how to play with 2 superstars. That's not easy, because now you've got to fit in a little bit more than you're one of the primary options.
Melo makes the first.
You're talking about Kyle Kuzma a moment ago, Doris.
Melo missed the second.
He really enjoyed his experience with USA Basketball and playing for Greg Popovich. Said Popovich sent him a nice note not that long ago, nice text message. And he looks forward to being a part of USA Basketball next year as they prepare for the Olympics in Tokyo. LeBron with the miss. Bazemore picked off by Caruso.
Caruso with the steal.
Defensive instincts that Frank Vogel was praising a little bit earlier in our discussions with him. LeBron finds Daniels. That's going to be a foul against Hassan Whiteside. That's the third on Whiteside.
If there is an open chess piece on the board, LeBron James will find that chess piece.
Not only does he find guys, Doris, he gets it to guys right where they want to shoot.
Yes.
I mean, it's coming in hot. LeBron on the lob!
Oh, LeBron with the alley-oop finish.
James.
But Caruso and he have a nice connection, don't they?
Chemistry. And it is evidenced in this year's edition of the Lakers. Lillard kicks it out to McCollum.
McCollum for three.
And CJ hits the three.
A lot of pride on this group.
Kuzma finds his
Kyle
way
Kuzma
inside.
for a jam.
He's really feeling comfortable tonight offensively. Kyle Kuzma with 15 points. Lillard on a nice drive and kick.
Kent Bazemore
How
misses
good
the
is the
three.
move, though?
Yeah, they got to cash in those.
Come on, he gets you a wide open look. Your feet are set. You're ready to go. God, that dribble drive was pretty.
Bazemore was brought in in part because of his three-point shooting. They changed the look of this team a little bit. But he couldn't knock down that corner three. Time out on the floor with 6:08 to go. Got a couple of substitutions.
Blazers down 20 with 6:08 left in the fourth quarter. Truly appreciate everyone who made this stream the best stream of the week in views. Shout out to the 14 in the building. You guys are amazing. just a little friendly reminder that if you guys enjoy college football, I'll be doing the ACC championship game.
And is, not having a training camp and not really having a preseason to, trying to find a rhythm and, learn how to play with two superstars. And, that's something that, kind of goes over people's heads. But, it's an adjustment, but, nothing I can't handle.
Sounds pretty confident, Doris.
I don't think he lacks for confidence.
LeBron kicks it back out to a wide open Anthony Davis. A rare miss, Dwight hammering the boards, and Whiteside clears. 20-point lead. Dame Lillard, though, you can't point the finger at him. Tonight he's got 29 points on a very efficient 9 of 17 from the field. Four players in double-figure scoring for the Blazers. LeBron turns the corner. And well defended that time by the Blazers. Off the turnover, it's Bazemore. Melo with a quick catch and shoot.
Three, missed it.
Approaching 5 minutes to go. Lakers are running that lethal pick and roll with James and AD. Caldwell Pope didn't get it off in time.
KCP with the 24-second violation.
Just under 5 minutes to go.
Just want to follow up on your points about Kyle Kuzma and off of that sound. I think at the start of the year, my belief was, as you see what he's done here tonight, that the Clippers had a higher ceiling because of their defensive abilities and potential on that end, but also the depth of the roster, right, with Harrell and Lou Williams. And it's why when I asked, nice pick and roll, those two are so much more
Whiteside with the
than they were to start the year. But if Kuzma can get back to that scoring prowess, that confident shooter, score at great instincts on that end, and Avery Bradley gets healthy at the point of attack, you're going to need all the bodies if it were a Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and Clippers, right? You want to tilt everything as much as you can in your favor. Well, Kyle, at the level you hope he's at, does that or helps tilt it.
Great point, Doris.
Caldwell Pope turns it over.
There's Bradley. Pretty soon they're hoping that he's going to begin on-court activities, including a little 3-on-3, and then progress to 5-on-5, and then ultimately back to action, maybe on the next road trip. Boy, you look at LeBron, Dwight, and AD going up for that rebound.
Right.
We haven't said much about Dwight Howard tonight, but he has been a great resurgent member of the Los Angeles Lakers this year. When you combine the productivity as he gets the steal there on cue, following Dwight Howard.
Oh, Dwight Howard got fouled.
Signed here on a non-guaranteed deal with the Lakers. And really paying dividends for Los Angeles. Got in great shape over the summer. Speaking with his father, Dwight Sr., who said that he worked on his farm outside in Georgia. As we take a look at the replay, showing some good agility and hands and activity at the defensive end. Really started eating well. And for Dwight, that means giving up that notorious
what's going on, Blaze?
Habit that
how's it going, brother?
And you look at
says yo Troxel is your boy Blaze McCoy. Thumbs up to you. I appreciate that, brother.
Helping out Los Angeles.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing the ACC title game. Virginia versus the Clemson Tigers.
Most notably in Orlando, when he could eat all the sugar he desired and not have it had an impact. Welcome to the life we all lead, Dwight.
It stopped us tonight, Doris. Pass me another candy bar, would you?
3.5 minutes to go. Simons. Pass never made a kick ball. Reset shot clock to 14. So Unless this thing turns around drastically, the Lakers will go home 3-0 on this road trip. And for Dame Lillard and the Blazers, they'll suffer a loss here in the second game of their 4-game homestand. They got a great schedule in the month of December. 10 of their 14 games are going to be here at the Moda Center.
Hard foul.
8 of those games will be against teams 500 or below. So Lillard, McCollum, Carmelo with a chance to make up a little bit of ground in the Western Conference. Speaking with a couple of rival Western Conference coaches, they feel that Portland's going to be there when it's all said and done. They're just working things out with some of the new pieces they have.
I'm really
What's going on, Bryce from New Zealand? Appreciate you coming out.
Recovery from that
Says, dang,
very difficult
go the
injury.
Lakers, LOL.
He was playing confidently, efficiently. And I'm telling you, this
Absolutely,
team,
they
the
putting
potential
on
when
a
they get healthy
butt
is
whooping.
intriguing.
And under the leadership of Dame Lillard, they're not going to quit. By the way, great story this week by Mark J. Spears
Great
of the Undefeated on Damian Lillard and that O, not 0, that O
Shout
that
out
he wears
to,
on his chest stands
Arthur.
for Oakland, where
The
he's
Lakers
from,
is
the
his
crib,
team.
as well as Ogden, where he went to Weber State, and now Oregon, where he plays professionally for these Trailblazers. Reps his neighborhood very well. Dwight Howard back at the free throw line. I remember doing Dwight Howard's high school basketball game at Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy.
It had to be unfair because he came into the league looking like his body looks right now.
And you know you're really old, Doris, when, you know,
Dwight makes them
LeBron
both.
James Jr., Bronny, you're watching him play high school basketball games on ESPN, and Zaire Wade play high school basketball games on ESPN.
Oh,
Shot won't count.
that shot won't count, but that was a nice
A
shot.
good thing for LeBron and fathers like Carmelo, they can watch their sons play in real time. FaceTime.
I appreciate that, Bryce.
Didn't have that when
That's
we were in
what's
high
up.
school, Doris.
No,
Says, fresh out the shower
Do you think
after
how much
mowing the
pressure
lawn.
do you
Phew.
think is inherent
24
in
degrees
being
Celsius here in New
business?
Zealand. I'll be relaxing and
You
listening.
know what? Those kids
Thumbs
all
up.
seem to
Appreciate
handle
that.
Such a
What's going on,
They do.
Just
Yeah.
Tan?
They seem older
Appreciate
than
you coming out.
Yeah.
Says go LeBron.
And I think
Dean
Kyan
Tan
and
from
Zaire Wade.
Philippines. Appreciate you coming out.
to the
And,
game.
and two big-time involved dads
Yeah.
who seem to take such extraordinary pride.
Tremendous fathers.
Yeah, definitely.
NBA has tremendous fathers. Kuzma over to Jared Dudley. Kuz. Dwight with the rebound and stick back good.
Oh, Dwight Howard with the putback.
He's been tremendous, as has JaVale McGee.
You combine those numbers, they're getting about 14 points and 13 rebounds a game out of that position. Anthony Simons, who's with the rebound, one and done. Under 2.5 minutes to go. Los Angeles Lakers with a quick stop at home before they embark again on a road trip, which we'll see them head to Orlando and Miami
Cook with the deuce.
amongst other places. Atlanta, Indiana, Milwaukee. 12 of 15 on the road. That's the stretch in the middle of. Simon's taking out his do-it-yourself kid and couldn't. Always great though, Doris Burke, to come
If you guys
to
like basketball, I do this all
City
year
of Roses
long.
here in Portland with all the great history.
Tomorrow I'll be doing the
My former
ACC
partner, Jack
title game.
Ramsey, the late Jack Ramsey, Dr. Jack.
And I'll be doing
coached
2
here, the
NFL games on
championship Blazers
Sunday.
team back in the day with Bill Walton, Maurice Lucas, Lionel Hollins, a member of the staff of the Lakers now. Dave Twardzik, Bobby Gross. 12,666 at the old War Memorial Coliseum.
I miss seeing Dr. Jack on the road. He was great for picking a spectacular Oregon Pinot in the postgame.
That's the reason, huh? I get it. Holland's got one of those Blazers championship rings. Back after this.
All right. They called a timeout. So for everyone that's new to the building, during commercials and any copywritten music, I do have to mute the audio, but as soon as the audio comes back, I definitely resume the audio. Appreciate the 13 in the building. You guys all definitely mean a lot to me. Truly amazing. You guys definitely help make this stream the best stream of the week. Absolutely, Arthur says what a W this was. Absolutely. Shout out to your team, man. Lakers look amazing. And Arthur, this has been my best stream of the week. Oh, I do this all year long, Just Tan. Says thanks for the audio, man. It felt like I'm watching live. Yeah, I do this all year long. Usually if it's a better game, I am more lively. But in blowouts, there ain't much to talk about. Arthur says we will win again this Sunday. And you guys will be back home at the Staples Centers, won't you? Wow, you guys smashed my my best stream by 50 views. I appreciate you guys. Hey, shout out to the 18 in the building. Oh, absolutely.
That's impressive.
Absolutely, Arthur.
Zinho's got a nice mat game. He gets his opponent on the mat, it's over. Boy, Daniels atoning for
Daniels for a wide open three.
Deep bomb. So the Los Angeles Lakers going to improve to 20-3. Best record in the NBA. And this will be their 11th straight win in a row on the road, folks.
If you guys enjoy basketball, definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Set it to all so when I do go live, I'll be going live every day. So you guys get alerted that I'm live.
In team history, the longest since 72-73.
11 straight rows.
Hook with the miss. You know, in garbage time in Utah, Dwight Howard knocked down the three ball. I'm waiting for something that says it's time to go home.
We could make a quick wager at 21 seconds. I'm not much of a
You know, after a win like this, you can tell the Lakers that they played 3 games away from Staples Center. They concluded a three-game
136.
3 games on the road
season as well.
And put an impressive 23-point whooping on Portland.
Violation. They got a home game Sunday against Minnesota. And it's 5 more on the road with stops in Orlando, Miami, Atlanta,
All right,
Indiana,
136,
and then
113
Milwaukee.
is your final score. Lakers' 11th straight road win. Third longest active streak. Shout out to Arthur. If you guys are not subscribed to him, he brings great content. You know, this is his team. I talked to him, said, he's gonna rock out with me with this game. I appreciate that, Arthur, for rocking out with me. 39 points for Anthony Davis, 31 points for LeBron James. Anthony Davis had 9 rebounds. LeBron had 7. Davis had 3 blocks. LeBron had 8 assists. How are you going to stop that? If they get a third superstar next to that, it's going to be hard to guard. Oh, we got Anthony Davis.
But in particular, this 3-game road trip, what's the most satisfying aspect of these 3 you put together?
The way we came out and played. You know, we got a thing called the Avery Challenge defensively. You know, with them out of lineup, we kind of suck defensively, and the last couple games we've been able to be first in defensive rating the past couple games. So we take pride in our defense, and when we able to play defense and defend the way we've been defending the past couple games, especially on this road trip, we're able to go in anybody's building and win. So 3 great teams, Denver, Utah, and Portland, all great home teams, and you know, coming in and beating all 3 teams is something that we want to do, but it started with our defense.
Third time this year that you and LeBron have combined for 70 points. How much of your ability to play well together is about your skill set versus how you feel about one another?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping, and it kind of mix up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable. And then we got great shooters on the weak side who's able to knock down shots, and JaVale and Dwight cleaned up the glass. So we got a great team, and you know, guys are playing for each other. We playing selfless. All we care about is winning. And you know, the guys understand that, you know, me and Brian probably gonna take a lot of shots, and you know, these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, you know, any chance we get where we're able to find these guys and make plays, we want to give it to them. You know, we want to reward them, and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Back home.
All right. Hey, that's what's up, Justin. Says, whoa, my man, LeBron is the GOAT. I'm a fan since his first game back in 2003. Shout out to Dwayne Boatwright. Appreciate you, brother. So just a little recap. I'll be on every single day from now until Friday. I got to see what game is going to be on next Friday at 10:30. And then after that, what's going on, Data Boy? You think the Lakers will make a run from Marquise Morris? You talk about Markieff, the Pistons power forward? I say if it is, the Pistons need to keep him and trade Thon. But, I'll be on from the only day I don't know really what I'll be doing is next Saturday. Tomorrow I will be doing the ACC championship game. I mean, if we try to trade him, they're going to have to definitely come up with something. Because we're going to need something. I don't know exactly what they would have to offer. Who? Marcus Morris or Markieff from the Pistons? Marcus is on the Knicks. But yeah, I'll be on every day. I don't know what I'll be doing next Saturday. He's only on a veteran's minimum. He's gone next year. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of money coming off the books, you know, this off season and next off season. But shout out to the guys tonight. You know, they fought hard, picked up a win against the Indiana Pacers. The Celtics destroyed the Denver Nuggets. And then the Lakers took care of business on the road against the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, from the Pistons, so Markieff. Yeah, he's on a veteran's minimum. I believe even Marcus is too. I'm not too sure exactly on Marcus's contract. I'll look it up. But if the Lakers want Markieff, they're gonna have to give us something. So depending on what's offered, you know, we can go from there. But I actually like Markieff. You know, I'd rather have Markieff over Thon. You know, today I am actually 2 away from my goal to start off for tomorrow. My goal was to hit 635 for tomorrow. You know, heading into the ACC title game. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, all the new subscribers, and all the views that you guys gave me. It was my best viewed stream. And we smashed it by 50, by 50. We're almost about to smash it by 100. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Oh, wow. I had the halftime thing on the whole half. Palm to face. Palm to face. My bad, everybody who endured that second half of a mistake on taking off the, what do you call it? Halftime. I truly appreciate you guys for bearing with that. But with that being said, I wish you guys all a very blessed night or day, depending on where you are. And you guys have be safe out there. With that being said, go ahead and subscribe to myself and everybody in the Sports Movement Network. Their links are in the description below. Also subscribe to Arthur. He's a big time Lakers fan. So I was doing this for a welcome back to YouTube for him. So definitely you guys, appreciate you guys. With that being said, this is Troxel Sports Talk. Have a nice day. And I'm out. Peace.